Aminat is living positively with the human immunodeficiency virus HIV. Her diagnosis was compounded by tuberculosis that was not detected early.
If you have both, it's only few that live to tell the story. And for me, I'm very fortunate. After being sick for some time, and they are trying to diagnose what was wrong with me. But I went to a series of hospitals and they couldn't detect the TB. And when I knew about the HIV, I also went for other series of TB tests, which finally a doctor detected.
More than 80% of TB HIV co-infection occurs in sub-Saharan Africa. With more than 3 million Nigerians infected, the country has the second largest number of people with HIV globally after South Africa. Nigeria also has the fourth highest burden of TB in the world. This researcher says it's difficult to detect TB bacteria in people with TB HIV co-infection, and that is why the death rate from the dual pandemics are high in sub-Saharan Africa.
In people with HIV infection, the TB is usually disseminated, by which I mean it leaves the lung, which is the point of entry, usually, and goes into so many other systems of the body through the bloodstream. So you don't have a singular focus where you can collect the specimens and get the infection.
Treatment of TB and HIV/AIDS is free, but there are challenges.
After the initiation of the Nigerian antiretroviral therapy program, there was a drug stockout for about 3 months. And nobody wants to go through that nightmare again because the consequences could be very, very dire. People could develop resistance when they are not taking their drugs. People could die and so on.
Recently, African heads of states met at the Abuja Plus 12 Special Summit in Nigeria to review the pledge for action adopted in 2001 on HIV/AIDS, TB, malaria and other related infectious diseases in Africa. One of the biggest challenges identified then, which is still a problem today, is funding. Ibrahim was at the summit. I caught up with him after his routine clinical visit.
I am looking for a way where Nigeria will start thinking of producing ARVs now. Not just thinking of, yes, we are going to put 6,000 people on drug and rest, we're still going to buy. And if we start producing, we're actually going to supply the African hub. And that is where, to me, that is where I'm thinking about ownership and sustainability. We cannot be running a program that is over 80% donor-driven. How much of ownership are we taking? We asked for 15% as far back as 2001. Till now, we are still less than 7%. Is that leadership? Is that the sense of ownership?
Until the treatment and funding gaps are bridged, the global effort to tackle TB/HIV co-infection will remain threatened. Vivienne, Irikefe, TVC News, Lagos.